If you're thinking about getting the JETech Slim Fit Case for your iPhone Air 6.5-inch, because it promises ultra-thin, pocket-friendly protection, hold on. But here's what surprised me. This case isn't exactly the slim champion it claims to be. And here's the contrarian twist. Despite its rave 4.3-star Amazon rating and cheap price tag at just $9.99, this case has some glaring issues that could make you regret your purchase. Today, I'll spill the honest truth about the JETech Slim Fit Case, so you don't buy blind and end up with more problems than protection. First up, who is this case even for? If you're the minimalist type who hates bulky phone cases but still wants decent protection, JETech markets this as your solution. It promises to preserve the original look and feel of your iPhone Air while shielding it from daily drops, minor shocks, and scratches. Plus, it supports wireless charging. Although, fun fact, the magnetic ring needed for MagSafe isn't included, so don't get your hopes up for magnet magic. But what happens when slimness sacrifices functionality or durability? That's what we're diving into. Let's start with the design. The JETech Slim Fit Case is made of a tough PC back combined with a flexible TPU frame, so theoretically it should be both sturdy and flexible. The matte finish. It's supposed to resist fingerprints and offer a silky, non-slip grip. Sounds perfect, right? Well, yes and no. The anti-fingerprint coating is genuinely effective at keeping smudges away, which is a win if you're tired of wiping your case every 5 minutes. No one wants a greasy phone selfie situation. That said, the matte finish scratches surprisingly easily. Imagine that fancy, clean look getting wrecked after a week of normal use. Kind of like that friend who promises to stay low-key, but ends up oversharing at every party. Now jump to portability. This case is definitely lightweight and pocket-friendly, making it easy to slide your phone in and out without the wrestling matches bulky cases bring. I tested it in skinny jeans pockets and even in tighter jacket compartments. No drama, no phone-shaped bulge. And here's the kicker, the protection level feels somewhat compromised in return. The TPU frame, while flexible, feels a bit too thin to absorb shocks from drops higher than a couple of feet. So if you're clumsy or prone to dropping your phone, this case might not save your device from a cracked screen or bent frame. Speaking of protection, one of JETech's touted features is the enhanced camera protection, thanks to built-in raised edges that encircle each lens. On paper, this sounds fantastic. Your camera lenses stay clear and safe from scratches when you lay your phone on flat surfaces. But in practice, the camera bump on the case is oddly positioned. My experience showed that the edges don't always prevent contact perfectly, especially with certain surfaces like soft leather or uneven tables. It's like wearing a raincoat that gets soggy after a light drizzle. Great idea, lousy execution. Another surprise. Although the cutouts and tactile button covers are precision-engineered for seamless function, the volume and power buttons on this case feel mushy and out of sync. Button presses lack that satisfying click and require extra force, which defeats the purpose of having easy access in a slim case. Imagine asking your phone, "Are you listening?" multiple times before it responds, definitely frustrating if you're multitasking or in a rush. It reminded me of trying to operate a vending machine that eats your dollar but doesn't give you the snack, annoyingly inconsistent. So, is the JETech Slim Fit Case worth your money? Well, it's a mixed bag. It nails the aesthetic appeal with its matte finish and thin profile, but stumbles on protection and usability. For budget-conscious buyers who want a quick, lightweight shell for their iPhone Air without expecting military-grade security, this case can suffice. But if you drop your phone often or want reliable button feedback, then you might want to skip it or pair it with a screen protector and handle with care. You might ask, are there any standout perks that justify buying it? Yes, the wireless charging support does work well, provided you have a compatible charger and understand the magnetic ring isn't included. And the case truly feels comfortable in the hand, not slippery or bulky, which is a big plus for daily use. Now let's pause for a quick laugh. Why did the phone case break up with the phone? Because it felt too clingy. Jokes aside, this case keeps things minimal but maybe too minimal for some people's protection needs. To rehook you here, are you willing to trade off some protection and button usability for style and slimness? Keep watching, because I'll share some alternatives at the end that balance both. On the storytelling front, I remembered my own late-night panic when I dropped my phone in the dark while rushing out. I had this JETech case on, and at first thought it cushioned the fall well. But when I picked up my phone, I saw tiny scratches on the back corner and noticed the buttons weren't responding smoothly. Not what I expected from a case labeled premium protection. That moment made me realize that ultra-thin doesn't always mean ultra-protective. Also, I reached out to some users online, and their experiences echoed this. Many love the slim fit and grip, but complain about scratching finishes and button problems. One user joked, "It's like wearing a tuxedo to a mud run. Looks great but not the best for impact." So here's a twist for you. If you mainly keep your phone on desks or in bags and are careful with your grip, this case might be just fine. But if your phone's an extension of your wild, day-to-day hustle, you may end up wishing you chose a bulkier, sturdier case instead. Another joke to brighten this review: why don't phones ever get tired? Because they have plenty of charge, unlike this case, which doesn't include the magnetic ring for MagSafe charging. If you're buying expecting the full magnetic experience, be warned. Now, to resolve your dilemma. The JETech Slim Fit Case is a decent budget choice for users who prioritize style, a slim profile, and wireless charging compatibility, without expecting heavy-duty protection or perfect button feedback. It suits those who treat their phones gently, avoid dropping gadgets, and want a grip-enhanced, matte finish case at an unbeatable price. If you want the best bang for your buck with these features, it's available on Amazon for $9.99. But be quick, prices and availability change fast. Check the link in the description below for the latest deals. In conclusion, don't let the sleek look and solid Amazon rating fool you. This isn't the ultimate protective case, but with realistic expectations, it can definitely serve your everyday needs. It blends style, comfort, and basic protection in a tidy package. And remember, your phone deserves a case that balances looks with defense. So if you're okay with the minor compromises in button feel and protection, JETech Slim Fit Case is a low-cost contender. Otherwise, keep hunting for a case that matches your lifestyle better. Before we wrap up, last pizza joke to leave you smiling. Why did the phone go to the pizza place? Because it needed to get a slice of protection. Well, the JETech is your pizza slice if you want thin, light, and easygoing coverage. Thanks for watching this honest review. Don't forget to hit the link below to grab the current best price on Amazon for the JETech Slim Fit Case. Remember, deals don't wait around, and neither should you. Stay safe, stay stylish, and I'll see you in the next review.